In this video, we're counting down 15 purchases that can improve your quality of life fast. Each item is about making your day smoother, your home easier, and your brain a little calmer. You'll hear what to buy, what to skip, and how to avoid the little traps that make something convenient on the surface, but annoying and expensive over time. Number 15 is a small home and car emergency kit that you don't think you need until you really do. A basic first aid kit, a decent flashlight or headlamp, and a few simple extras like bandages that actually stick, antiseptic wipes, tweezers, and a small roll of tape. Add a spare phone charging cable you never touch. Maybe a compact blanket in the car if you drive often. The quality of life upgrade here is not being dramatic. It's removing that panic moment when something small happens and suddenly the day is ruined. A cut while cooking, a minor burn, a power outage, a dead phone when you're out. People miss this because it's not exciting. It doesn't feel like self-improvement. But the first time you fix a problem in 2 minutes instead of 30, you get it. Quick tip: check the kit once in a while. Some items dry out, leak, or expire. It's boring, but it's also the whole point. Future you gets a smoother day. Next is number 14. Better charging everywhere you actually live, not just a charger. A setup, a multi-port wall charger that can handle more than one device at a time, plus long charging cables so your phone can reach the couch, the bed, and the spot where you doom scroll in peace. Put one set where you sleep, one where you relax, and one where you work. This sounds too simple, but think about how often you make tiny choices based on battery anxiety. You sit in an uncomfortable spot because it's near an outlet. You stop listening to something because your headphones died. You leave the house with your phone at a weird percentage and spend the day rationing it. Good charging removes a constant low-level stress you've gotten used to. One honest warning: fast charging can be confusing because different devices support different speeds. You don't need to obsess. Just get a reputable charger with good reviews. Avoid sketchy, ultra-cheap cables that fray fast, and don't ignore heat. If something gets hot to the touch regularly, that's not a flex. That's a problem. Now, number 13, a water filter that fits your life. A pitcher filter is easy. A faucet filter is convenient. An undersink filter is more work up front, but feels effortless later. You don't need to argue about taste or get into complicated debates. The everyday win is simple. You drink more water when it's easy and pleasant. And when you drink more water, a bunch of small things get easier. Headaches hit less often for a lot of people. You snack less out of "I'm bored" feelings, and you feel less run down during the day. Also, filtered water makes things like coffee and tea taste better to many people, which can quietly reduce the urge to buy drinks out of the house. The part most people miss is maintenance. Filters don't last forever. If you never change it, you're paying for the idea of clean water, not the reality. Choose a filter style where you'll actually replace the cartridge when it's time, and pair it with a reusable bottle you like holding. Not because it's trendy, but because the shape, lid, and weight decide whether you'll use it every day. Number 12 is a pillow that matches how you sleep. This is where people waste money because they buy the best instead of the best for them. A pillow is not decoration, it's a piece of equipment. Side sleepers usually need more height and support to keep the head level. Back sleepers often do better with a pillow that supports the neck without pushing the head too far forward. Stomach sleepers usually need something thinner, or they wake up feeling twisted. The quality of life upgrade is waking up without feeling like your neck got into an argument overnight. And here's the honest part: pillows wear out. They lose shape. They trap heat. They stop doing their job. People adapt and blame their body instead. If you wake up and immediately start rolling your shoulders like you're rebooting, that's a clue. Also, consider a simple pillow protector. Not because you're fancy, because sweat, oils, and dust build up, and cleaning a protector is easier than trying to refresh a pillow that's done. If your mattress is okay but not great, a mattress topper can also be a surprisingly big upgrade without committing to a whole new bed yet. Just make sure you can return it if it sleeps too hot or feels wrong after a week. Next is number 11, controlling light and sound in your sleep space. This is not about having a perfect routine. It's about removing two common sleep thieves: light and noise. Blackout curtains can change the whole vibe of a room. A sleep mask can do the same thing for less money and zero installation. For sound, some people love a simple fan. Some use a white noise machine. Some use soft earplugs. The reason this works is straightforward. Your brain stays on alert when it's trying to track random sounds and sudden changes. And light in the wrong hours can mess with your sleep timing in a way you don't notice until you finally fix it and go, "Oh, that's what rested feels like." People skip this because sleep upgrades feel unproductive. But sleep is not a hobby. It's the base layer. Quick reality check. If you live with others or you're in a noisy area, you might not be able to control everything. That's fine. The goal is improvement, not perfection. Even small changes can help your body stop bracing for the next interruption. Now number 10, a bidet attachment. Yes, we're going there. A lot of people assume it's weird, complicated, or only for fancy bathrooms. In reality, many bidet attachments are simple. Install without a plumber for a lot of toilets and use the existing water line. The daily upgrade is comfort, cleanliness, and less irritation for many people. It can also make you feel more reset after a long day in a way toilet paper just doesn't. The controversial part? Some people treat this like a luxury gadget, but it's basically a small plumbing upgrade that changes a very frequent daily moment. And frequent moments matter. One caution: check compatibility with your toilet shape, and don't crank pressure like you're pressure washing a driveway. Start gentle. Also, if you rent, choose a version that's easy to remove later. The best purchase is the one that doesn't create a move-out headache. Number 9 is an electric toothbrush, plus a floss option you'll actually use. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. An electric toothbrush helps with consistency because it does the repetitive motion for you. Many have built-in timers, which quietly fixes the "I brushed for 10 seconds and called it a day" problem. The upgrade is not just dental. It's fewer annoying dentist lectures, fewer surprise problems, and less background anxiety about your breath or your smile. And floss is where people get stuck, so pick your friction. Traditional floss, floss picks, interdental brushes, or a water flosser. The best one is the one you'll use on tired nights. Here's what people miss. Replacement heads and refills are part of the cost. If you buy something that needs special heads you never want to purchase again, you'll stop using it. Choose something easy to maintain. And don't fall for endless premium add-ons you don't need. Clean teeth doesn't require a subscription plan for your bathroom. Next is number 8. Shoes that fit your real life, not your fantasy life. People will spend money on clothes they barely wear and then suffer in worn-out shoes every single day. If you stand a lot, walk a lot, commute, or work long shifts, your feet are taking the hit first. A solid pair of everyday shoes, plus supportive insoles if you need them, can change how your whole body feels by the end of the day. The quality of life boost shows up in your knees, hips, and lower back for many people. Also, keep a small foot care backup. Blister pads, a little anti-chafe stick if you deal with rubbing, and maybe a simple nail kit. It's not glamorous, but it saves you from a problem that can turn one rough spot into a week-long annoyance. The truth people miss is that sizing and shape matter more than price. If a shoe is too narrow, too flat, or bends in the wrong place, your body pays for it. If you can, try shoes on later in the day when feet are a bit more swollen, because that's how they'll feel when you actually live in them. Now number 7, basic ergonomic upgrades for the way you sit, scroll, and work. You do not need a perfect home office. You need your body to stop complaining. A supportive seat cushion, a simple lumbar support, a monitor riser or laptop stand to bring your screen closer to eye level, and an external keyboard and mouse if you use a laptop a lot. These are not tech accessories. They are pain prevention. And pain steals attention. It makes you snappier. It makes simple tasks feel harder. The sneaky part is how the market sells productivity like it's an app, when sometimes the most productive thing is a chair setup that doesn't make you want to lie on the floor at 3 p.m. If you want one quick test, sit how you normally sit, then notice your shoulders. Are they creeping up? Is your neck reaching forward? Do your wrists bend weird? Fixing that posture battle with a few tools can make your day feel less like a physical grind. Number 6 is a vacuum upgrade that matches your home. This one sounds like an adult purchase in the boring way, but it changes how clean your space feels and how much effort it takes. If you have pets, you already know hair is basically a second job. If you have allergies, dust is not just gross, it's a mood killer. A vacuum that's easy to grab, Easy to empty, and actually works on your floors means you'll clean more often without making it a whole event. For some people, a robot vacuum is a massive quality of life upgrade because it turns "I should clean" into "it's just happening." But be real, robots need maintenance too. Brushes get wrapped. Bins fill. It's still easier than full-on vacuuming for many people, but it's not magic. Also, don't ignore noise. If your vacuum is so loud you avoid using it, it doesn't matter how powerful it is. The best cleaning tool is the one you'll actually pull out on a random Tuesday. Next is number 5. A sharp kitchen knife, a stable cutting board, and a simple way to keep the knife sharp. Cooking feels easier when your tools aren't fighting you. A dull knife is not just annoying, it can be more dangerous because you press harder and slip more easily. A good cutting board that doesn't slide around makes prep calmer and faster. And a basic sharpener, used regularly, saves you from the cycle of "everything is hard to cut, so I avoid cooking, so I order food, so I spend more, so I feel worse." That spiral is real. The part people miss is that good knife doesn't mean expensive showpiece. It means comfortable handle, balanced feel, and a blade that holds an edge reasonably well. You also don't need a drawer full of knives. One solid all-purpose knife plus one smaller one can cover most home cooking. This is one of those purchases where you feel the upgrade immediately the next time you slice a tomato and it doesn't turn into a crushed mess. Now number 4, a simple countertop helper that makes meals easier when you're tired. This could be a slow cooker, a pressure cooker, or an air fryer, depending on your habits and what you actually eat. The point isn't the gadget. The point is lowering the effort needed to get real food at home. When you're wiped out, the decision cost of cooking is often higher than the cooking itself. A tool that makes cooking more automatic reduces that cost. Here's the uncomfortable truth about takeout and delivery. The menu price can be higher than in-store, then you get hit with service fees, delivery fees, and a tip prompt that appears at the worst moment when you just want your food. It's not that delivery is evil. It's that it's designed to feel easy up front and expensive later, and it can quietly turn into a default. A reliable at-home tool breaks that pattern. Pick one that fits your space and your cleaning tolerance. If it's a nightmare to wash, it will sit there judging you. Number 3 is buying back time with a service, at least occasionally. This could be a house cleaning every so often, a wash and fold laundry service, or even a grocery delivery plan if it truly helps you. The quality of life upgrade is not outsourcing your life. It's removing the tasks that create the most stress for you. Some people don't mind cooking but hate cleaning. Some don't mind tidying but hate laundry. If you spend your entire weekend catching up on chores, you start Monday already tired. Paying to reset your space once in a while can change your whole week. Now the real talk. Services come with fees, and many come with extra prompts that pressure you to add more. There can be suggested tips, priority add-ons, membership plans that are easy to start and annoying to cancel, and little upgrades that don't actually improve the outcome. The trick is to decide your rules in advance. What's worth it to you? What's not? Also, protect your budget by using services strategically. For example, paying for one deep clean can make your regular cleaning easier for months. Paying for help during a busy season can prevent your home from turning into a stress museum. The goal is relief, not a new recurring bill you resent. Next is number 2, a simple fitness tool you will use without thinking. Not a complicated machine you need motivation for. Think resistance bands, a few adjustable weights, a yoga mat that doesn't slide, or even a walking pad if you work from home and need movement to happen without a whole outing. This isn't about turning into a different person. It's about making your body feel better in normal life. A little strength and a little movement can reduce aches for many people, improve mood, and make sleep easier. The reason this purchase works is because it removes the activation energy. If you have to drive somewhere, change clothes, hype yourself up, and plan an hour, it's easy to skip. If your tool is right there, you can do 10 minutes while something else is happening, and 10 minutes, done often, beats a perfect plan done never. One warning, don't get pulled into fancy upgrades until you've proven you'll use the basic version. The fitness market is incredible at selling the identity of being active. You want the reality of being active. Start small. Make it automatic. And number one is the biggest foundation purchase on the list. A mattress that actually supports you, or at least a serious upgrade to the one you have if it's worn out. Sleep affects your mood, focus, cravings, pain, patience, and basically every decision you make the next day. If your mattress is sagging, lumpy, or makes you wake up sore, you can't mindset your way around it forever. The quality of life change is not subtle when you finally sleep well consistently. Here's what people miss. Mattresses are hard to shop for because a 2-minute test in a store doesn't tell you how it feels after a full night, or after a month. That's why many sellers offer trial periods and return policies. Read them carefully. Returns can be simple or complicated depending on the seller, and sometimes there are rules about condition, pickup, or timing. Also, don't get hypnotized by premium layers you don't understand. Focus on your needs: support, comfort, temperature, and motion transfer if you share a bed. If a full mattress replacement isn't possible right now, a high-quality topper and a supportive pillow can be a strong bridge. But if the base is failing, eventually you're just stacking fixes on top of a problem. So here's the recap. The best quality of life purchases don't just look nice. They remove daily friction. They protect your sleep, your body, your time, and your attention. Start with the things you do every day: sleep, hygiene, food, movement, and the basic systems in your home. Avoid the trap of paying extra for convenience that comes with hidden fees, constant prompts, or subscriptions you forget to cancel. Choose tools you'll actually use and set them up where your life happens, not where you wish it happened. If you want to make this practical, pick just one item from today's list and do it this week and comment this. Which one would improve your life the fastest right now, and what's the one daily annoyance you're most tired of dealing with?